The Young and the Restless spoilers from Monday, September 16 indicate that Victor Newman's family mourns his loss. Sharon Newman and Jack Abbott end up at the same spa, and Victoria Newman vows to help her husband Billy Abbott. At the ranch, the family gathers around the spot where Victor was laying. Abby Newman, Summer Newman, and Nikki Newman are still reeling from the shock. Adam Newman remarks that it happened so fast and he can't believe Victor's dead.
Young and the Restless spoilers, Victor Newman passes away. Nick Newman says this was what Adam wanted, then says Adam was selfish, was seeking revenge when Victor's health was deteriorating. Adam reminds Nick that lots of people had conflict with Victor. Abby and Summer leave the room with a devastated Nikki as Nick and Adam continue to argue. Adam says that he's upset too and offers to find Victoria. Nick refuses Adam's help. Adam reminds Nick that Victor tried to control everyone's lives, and Nick admits Adam's right, but they still loved him. Nick says that Adam is Victor's biggest disappointment. Adam says Victor was the one who brought him back to Genoa City, then mentioned he tried to make amends with Victor. Nick isn't buying Adam's grieving act, then says that there's foul play involved, he's coming for Adam. When Adam arrives back at his penthouse, he sees Phyllis Summers, but isn't in the mood for talking. He tells a stunned Phyllis that Victor is dead. She asks if him tampering with the medication caused Victor's death. She notices he's upset and says that maybe something else caused Victor's death. Adam isn't in the mood for her sympathy. Phyllis realizes Adam's plan was for Victor's health to weaken so he could take over control of Newman Enterprises. Adam comments about feeling like an outcast from the family. Phyllis calls Summer and offers to come to the ranch. Summer rejects Phyllis's offer, but promised to call her later. After she hangs up, Phyllis tells Adam she knows what it's like to be an outcast. She knows he wants to be alone and tells him she's leaving. Adam thanks Phyllis, then comments it's hard to believe Victor Newman is gone. Back at the ranch, Summer hangs up from the phone call with Phyllis as Nick comforts her. Nick mentions he has to tell Noah Newman and Faith Newman. The family then wonders about Victoria since nobody has heard from her. Summer wonders what Victoria's reaction will be if she hears it from the news. Nate Hastings arrives and tells the family he did everything he could to save Victor. When the family goes into the kitchen to eat dinner, Nate decides to leave, but Nikki invites him to stay. As everyone gathers in the dining room, Nick and Nikki stay back in the living room. Both of them have expressions of sadness, then Nick leads Nikki into the dining room.
The Young and the Restless spoilers, Victoria Newman tries to help Billy Abbott. Billy awakens at the boathouse to see Victoria. When she asks if he remembers their talk from earlier, he says he doesn't remember. Victoria says she felt like she was talking to a different person, then tells Billy they'll figure out what's wrong. Victoria brings up Chloe Mitchell's allegation that he tried to run down Adam, but Billy says he didn't do it. Victoria worries that Billy did do it. Billy starts having flashbacks of Victoria asking about the chewing gum, and then him trying to run over Adam. A panicked Billy starts screaming that they're wrong. He tries to get out of the bed, but stumbles. Victoria helps him back into bed as he starts having more flashbacks and panicking. Victoria tells him she's going to help him, and reminds him of the obstacles they've overcome. She says she's not giving up on him and asks him to trust her. Victoria asks Billy again if he ran over Adam. He has another flashback and breaks down in tears.
Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon Newman and Jack Abbott's trips merge. Jack arrives at the spa and is surprised to see Sharon. He remarks fate must have brought them together. They chat about their reasons for taking a trip. Jack says he's glad to have a friend to help him on his journey. They talk briefly about the Grand Phoenix incident, then Sharon brings up Dean and Marjorie. Jack says his mother is what inspired him to take the trip. Jack talks about Dina leaving John Abbott years ago and Jack understands her reasoning. The two then talk about their relationships and how they define their lives. Sharon says that even though she loves Ray, she feels like they don't stand a chance. When Jack asks about Adam, Sharon says she's worried his negative energy is going to bring her down. Sharon said she needed an escape for a while. Jack brings up their divorce and Jack says he still cares about Sharon as a friend, and how she's always been there for him. They make a toast to their trip and to fate. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button right below and make sure do not miss any daily updates of our channel. A million thanks for watching and support, and we will see you in a bit. Bye.